Hi guys, so it is finally true heartwarmingly sweater weather, I guess you could say, and I thought it was time to do an intro for the vlog because I've undecidedly decided, it's late, I'm tired, it's not even late, I'm just tired. I've had a migraine all day and it's like, it really zonks me out. But anyway, I've undecidedly decided to do another vlog, just a casual one on my phone, you know, capturing some odd moments from now till times in December, I suppose. So yeah, I have done a little bit of clothes sorting out, and I just got rid of like a whole load of clothes that was discovered in my mum's in her laundry basket in her cupboard that I kind of forgot I had. And yeah, so I guess boring stuff, but I'll chuck that in here in a minute. But then other than that, I don't have anything major planned for the coming weeks, but I thought, I don't know, it'd be nice to show you some random parts about my day. It's not necessarily a reading vlog, it's just more like a casual vlog, but I'm sure I'll be letting you guys know, you know, some sort of stuff that I'm reading every now and then. But yeah, this is more of like a, I guess, a lifestyle vlog, even though my life doesn't really have much style and I don't have much of a life. But you know, this intro is the weirdest intro I've ever filmed, and that's saying something because I'm pretty weird. That's 20 items. Hi guys, so it's Tuesday the 26th. Yesterday marked exactly a month until Christmas, and I've still not bought any Christmas presents yet, and I kind of went on a spend up, and I've been emotionally in turmoil. And you know when you just buy stuff for yourself to try and make yourself feel better, which sounds really shallow, but I did that. I succumbed to some of the Black Friday sales on Beauty Bay, so I bought a few things, and I'm feeling really reckless. I don't know what's wrong with me, but anyway, yeah, I'm thinking of dyeing my hair again this week, but I'm not too sure what to do. Like, I want to keep with the pinks, but I recently bought a new couple of hair dyes, like a topped up recently on the, sorry if you can hear beeps, my fire alarm in my mum's room needs to be sorted out. I apologise for that, but I recently bought a couple of like the Adore and Crazy Colour hair dyes to replenish my stock, but then I think I spoke about this at some point. I saw that Garnier Olia had colourful dyes, and I really wanted to try the rose gold shade. It is permanent, so I mean, I have been pink for a little while now, and I think I want to stay pink for a while longer, so I'm not too bothered about dyeing my hair a permanent colour, especially a light shade like this. I don't know, it seems to work out in my mind. My hair's already somewhat pink, so I don't know how well this shade will take over it, especially like the darker pinks that I've got at the top. I do think I want to bleach my hair as well, but I'll probably, why did I just cover the camera? I don't know. If I do end up dyeing my hair, I'll probably just show you a speed through of using that box if I end up using that one. I'm not sure, but anyway, last night I find that I get sometimes random bolts of energy and I either tidy up or I do something creative. Since I came home from work, I was reading quite a lot and really enjoying the book that I'm currently reading. It's called Christmas Sisters by, I want to say Sarah Morgan, but I can't remember. It's really quite entertaining. But yeah, I decided I want to be creative at like, I don't know, 10:30. That's late to me, I'm usually in bed at 9. And I started on my Book of Shadows. Now, I had mentioned this in, I think, my October vlogs about how I'm feeling about myself, and yeah, watch that if you want more of an explanation. If you think it's weird or you're uncomfortable by it, feel free to X out the video or skip ahead. I don't want to be pushing anything on anybody, but yeah, I thought I'd film a little bit of me making it. I got my hot glue gun that I haven't used in ages. I realised I had some extra bits and bobs. I'm gonna make it probably like an untraditional one. Like, these are all my stuff for my decora, what are they called, decadent. I had a decadent phone case obsession at one point, and I had all these little bits that I wanted to use on them, but then I just stopped doing them. But I've got all these random little pieces that I can use for it. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun to show you some of the process of doing it. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see. I'll have to prop you up. I did want to do this vlog on my camera, but I've got so much footage on there at the moment that it's just not achievable. It's not accessible at the moment. But yeah, so it's going to be more of like not a entirely witchy quote unquote book of shadows. It's going to have stuff that represents, you know, my personality, how I feel. So there are going to be some cute things. It's not your traditional one, basically, so hopefully it looks alright. I haven't really got much of a plan other than what I think I want to do in the centre. I need to get my paints out, actually. But yeah, I'm also going to a crystal shop as part of my Saturday activities. My voice is going. And I've got my eye on a few small crystals that I think I want to get. Well, I haven't got my eye on, but I've mentally got an image that I want to use for this book as well. So, yeah. Do I need to fade away or stay here laying down on the floor? I want to know if you be the shoulder that I need. I want to go, so take me to Neverland. I'm really not sure why it took me ages to figure out how to draw this pentagram shape. I don't know, I was struggling with the star shape. I wanted to do the typical pentagram. This is a different word, I can't remember what the word is at the moment. But you know, the regular, like, star. Yeah, but my brain couldn't figure out how to not do that one and do this one instead, so I had to draw it out. Pentacle is the word I was looking for. This is a pentacle. Yeah. Where is the God that I need? Can I get some help today? This is how it's looking like at the moment. Still very sorry, my voice is going again. Still very simple, I think, but I don't want to overcrowd it. That's why I've sort of kept things like the heavier stuff to the corners. This corner's looking a little bit empty, so I'll probably come back at a later stage and you know, add some more things. But yeah, I'm happy with how it looks. I really want some coloured pens that will stick well on this. But I don't know, I might add it, I might not. But yeah, this is the outside at least, so I'll probably start getting work done on the inside in terms of writing up some bits and bobs that I would like to put in here. But for now, this is how it's looking like. You guys know that I now do like bullet journaling for my reading progress and stuff. Well, I'm a bit confused. I'm at a stump because I usually categorise how many pages, like, roughly. Before I was like pretty much to the dot, but now I've kind of loosened up a bit. But how much I've roughly read in a day, and I'm a bit stuck on how to work out percentages because I'm obviously reading in one of my ebooks at the moment, and that works out in percentages. I think I'm going to have a Google. I feel like I've done this before and maybe I didn't come up with anything, but I'm going to Google like roughly the equivalent of percentages to pages for Amazon Fire. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but yeah, if I can convert it to pages, I will. That'll make it so much easier. Don't know why I'm telling you guys this. I just thought add to the conversation, the one-way conversation with myself. I'm hungry. Whoa. I woke up with like I've been getting a lot of headaches, and I think it's stress related and anxiety related. They've been turned into migraines. I had a really bad one, I think it was Saturday. Oh my god, it lasted for hours. No, it was Friday. It lasted for hours. I felt so ill. And then I had all my medicines, everything like that. It eventually cleared up in the evening. And then Saturday I was a little bit queasy, whatever, blah blah blah. Sunday evening I was fine. Like Sunday throughout the day I was still queasy, my stomach was hurting and that. And then I had a headache as well, but I took ibuprofen at lunch at work, and then when I got home I was fine. I was reading, yada yada yada, and then it started to hit me like near like my time to go to bed. I was like, oh god, let me just sleep and see if it goes away. I woke up and it was still there on this side of the head, and I was like, ugh. So I took cocodamol. I woke up at like 7:30 in the morning today, took cocodamol, went back to sleep, woke up again. I think it cleared, but then it sort of throbbed again, and now I think it's gone, but I don't know. I might need food as well just to push it at bay. but it's just like an empty headache. It was horrible. But yeah, what was the point of that conversation? I really don't know. Yeah. Oh look, my wardrobes are still open. I needed to get my glue gun out, but I've decided to move my glue gun to my IKEA desk. Just because it's more manageable and I've got some art stuff in there anyway. But anyway, yeah. Oh, that was it. I don't know how I got onto headaches, but percentages, books. I'll find that now. You're divine and I lost myself within the fire, breaking free from my desire. A heart of gold, forged to inspire. It's starfire. It's starfire. I just had a mad moment like cleaning the house. I washed up and then I was like, I want to do more. So I like detoxed the kitchen and then I did the toilet downstairs. And now I'm gonna have a bath. Oh my god, the Sakura, no it's not Sakura, it's Sex Bomb Bath Bomb. It smells absolutely amazing. And I'm gonna put on my face mask, which I've been using, which is the Birth of Venus Lush Jelly Face Mask. I've cut it up how the lady, when she demoed it for me, did it. Let me come into the light actually. She did it in like triangle slices, but then I just went around it in a circle as well because I didn't know if I'd always need that much. It just makes it easier to grip so I can customise how much I put on my face. Yeah, I'm going to just chill in the bath and listen to more My Chemical Romance, which is what I've been doing since tidying up, really. So I've been saying I've wanted to dye my hair this week. Sorry, I'm putting hot water in my tea. But I've just read the dye box that I was planning to use, which is the oilier one. And it says, obviously, I know most dyes, they always say like, put it on unwashed dry hair. But obviously I'm going to be bleaching my hair because I want to get rid of my roots. So it won't be unwashed, it won't be dry. So I think I'm going to just bleach my hair, maybe get some of that darker pink out. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. So I'll probably do that tomorrow at some point. And then hopefully next week, if my hair's in good condition or whatever, I will probably put on that Olia dye. But because it's a brand of dye that I've not used before, I don't want to risk it and be like, I'm just going to slap it on after bleaching it, because I'm sure it will be fine, but I'm trying to follow the rules that it suggests, you know, as efficiently as possible. So yeah, just going to bleach my roots. I don't know if I'll do a bleach bath on the rest of my hair or not, to get some of the pigment out. I've got this patch in my hair, I think it's this side, that I missed when I was initially bleaching my hair, and it's like just a dark brown splodge in between like pink, so I might try and find that and get that out. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I wouldn't want to put bleach too long on the parts that's already been bleached because I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, that's what I was supposed to do when I was upstairs. I'm going to take my hair out, put a load of oil in it, and just get it prepared for tomorrow. I've currently got deep conditioner on my head, but I've just got to deliver it and I'm so excited because I can't remember if I mentioned in this vlog or if it was another one, but I ordered from Amazon.com the American cover of Rick Riordan Trials of Apollo, and I wasn't sure if I was going to have to face customs or if it was actually going to be that cover. I didn't know if they were going to be like, oh wait, she's from the UK, let's just switch it for the UK one. But it's come and it's the American cover. I'm so freaking happy that I've got this. I've been putting off trying this new series because I've got all the other Percy Jacksons, the Heroes of Olympus, you know, all those books, the Kane Chronicles, and I've loved them all, but I hate our UK editions. Like, I always have this thing about a picture of a person. Like, I don't mind animated people, which I think this looks really cool, but a photo of someone, I just don't like the way it looks generally on covers. So I've been putting it off, and when he announced his new series, the Norse God one and then Apollo one, I was like, I need to get it, but I need the American covers. So yeah, this is a test one. I think I'll still buy them separately because I feel like that's the best way that I'm not going to face customs, because it was under like £15, even though it converted to dollars. This was like 16 something dollars, but I think it turned out to like 13 something pounds including P&P. But yes, I'm so happy that I've got this. Yeah, when I have some more money, I'll do my little buying of the next series, because this is probably something that I'm gonna want to read back to back. I forgot to say, it came relatively quick. I ordered it on the 19th of November and today it's the 28th. So it was my auntie's birthday. I've already wished her happy birthday, but that was quicker than I was expecting. At least it wasn't like a full month. Do you know what I mean? What is that? That's like just over a week or so. Yeah, just over a week. But yeah, I was expecting it for it to take ages. Oh my god, I'm stumbling over my words. I'm so excited. I really want to start this now, but I've got a whole like big end of year TBR, so this is going to have to be put to the side. That was just sort of like my experiment to see if it would be the right copy. You know, I've already explained this, and now that I know it's the right thing, I will do that, because I was looking on like Book Depository and everything, and I was like, oh, I can see the US editions on there, but then when I went to look on there, I could only see like Spanish editions and stuff like that, and I'd heard that people hadn't always got the cover editions that they wanted all the time, which is the reason why they went on there as well. So I thought, I don't want to risk it, and I just thought, let's just try Amazon.com and see if it ships to my address, and it did. Some addresses, sometimes when you go on the .com site from the UK, it says it doesn't ship there, so I didn't know if this would be a hit or miss, and it was a hit. I think I just dabbed. That's awkward. I'm gonna go. Guys, so I think I'm gonna have a little play around with the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill Vault again. I've been bringing these videos out really slowly, but I'm not the only one, so I don't feel demotivated. I still want to try these out. So far, because I've tried 2 palettes, I've kind of got almost a general idea of how I feel about the textures. I do find there's a bit of inconsistency between palettes. Again, I've only tried 2, but for example, Bling BoS, I've got videos on both of them. I was surprisingly impressed with after, you know, all the hearsay and everything. But then Armed and Gorgeous was kind of underwhelming. I have found ways to sort of work around it, but still, I wasn't, like, in my first impression, I was disappointed in it, basically. But I've seen quite a few people recently still uploading, like today, not today, but like within the week, looks about this, and they've been using a lot of the Ring the Alarm. So I wanted to give this one a go. Dark Matter, I'm really excited to get to. Is it Dark Matter? No, Dark Magic, sorry. But it's really dark, and I'm not into dark at the moment. Like, I don't feel like putting all that on my eyes. But Ring the Alarm, funnily enough, beautiful shades, but it's the one that I am least inspired for, I think. I don't know, I feel like this was one of them, but looking at it now, they look so pretty. Like, these are sort of my colours, like the warm tones, and that bomb-ass colour looks amazing. So yeah, I'm just going to do like a speed through, I guess, seeing as I already have my general opinion of the palette so far, and then afterwards I guess I'll let you guys know if this is like a good quality or bad quality, and how I like the shades. I'm going to be watching videos in the background, so I do apologise if you can see a bit of my screen flickering on. But yes, I'm going to do some base makeup first, and then I'll come back on. Okay, so I just want to say the mattes so far are so nice. So, you know the colours Rush and Albert, those orangey shades? I was expecting them to perform how Agent and Access, I think they're called, performed in the Armed and Gorgeous palette, which was really powdery and light. They didn't really do too much, but these have so much more like power in. I literally, when I dipped in, I think Rush was the first colour, when I dipped into that I went, wow, because I wasn't expecting it. Let me move you up a little bit. I wasn't expecting it to be such an intense orange. Like, it looked really, really nice. And then at Alert, did I call it Albert? I feel like I called it Albert. But then Alert, it just deepened that up just that bit more. Like, it's got like more of an orangey reddish tone to it. Rush has more of a yellow tone, but it does all the right things that the Armed and Gorgeous didn't achieve, in my opinion. And then I deepened up with Mugshot, and then I used a bit of Secret under there, and I blended it out with the other 3 orangier shades. And I think they look awesome. Like, they're way more pigmented. So that's 4 matte shades I've tried. I'm now going to probably use 2 shimmers. I'm probably going to use the more neutrally ones. Maybe, I feel like Boom and Lolly look a bit too similar. But let's see. I think I'm probably going to go in maybe with like Siren. Now Siren doesn't look too shimmery. It's more like a satiny kind of thing. It's got a hint of shimmer in it, but it doesn't look as glittery as the other shade. So I'll probably go in with Siren, and then like maybe Lolly on the inner corner, and then I'll swatch everything that I didn't use, just so you can see the colour intensity on my skin tone. But so far I'm really impressed with this. I'm so happy that I like this way more than Access. I'm hoping it's just I'm hoping it's just Armed and Gorgeous is what I meant to say. That's the dud palette. I still have my hopes now being restored for the Dark Magic palette, I think it's called. Yes.
I knelt to pray today, but no one was listening anymore. Do I need to fade away or stay here laying down on the floor? I want to.
Okay, so as I said, I went on with Siren. It's such a nice deep colour, but obviously it was darker than what I already had on the outer edge. So I ended up just taking it all over the lid and sort of blending it up a little bit. I like it. When you pack it on, you see a little bit of the shimmer. I don't think it's going to pick up too well here, but it's more of like a matte shade with like an afterthought of shimmer, which I personally quite like, because I like these sort of shades, these dark burgundy sort of shades as mattes. So I don't mind. I feel like you can intensify the shimmer by spraying it if you wanted that look, but I'm not too fussed either way. I do like how the colour looks. It is a little bit more washed out than it comes out in the pan, but it's still really quite intense. It's nice. And then I did Lolly in the inner corner. It didn't seem like it was picking up on the brush, and I do say this a lot with like true shimmers like these ones. I tend to usually use my finger, but I just find it difficult putting colours in the inner corner with my finger because my finger's fat. I think I'm gonna try and pick that up again. It makes the shimmer turn weird. Like when I don't know if you can see that, I put the brush in and it just looks kind of dry. It didn't pick up a lot. It wasn't crumbly. It just didn't really pick up much. It's still really pretty, and I can see it quite nicely, but I want to see. I know it's going to be more messy using my finger, but I mean it feels kind of soft when you rub into it, and it picks up a lot more. But let's just see how this looks. I like that. Oh yeah, it's so much better with a finger, guys, honestly. I might just have to sacrifice having it slightly messy just to use my finger. Whoa, that's so pretty. It picks up more of the combination because it's like, it's pink with gold inside. When you use a brush, it's more like transparent and you see more of the gold. But when you like pack it on with a finger, or perhaps maybe I just need a more denser brush, you can see all the dimension and it looks so freaking cool. Oh my god. I love that. That looks so nice. I'll bring you in a second. When I rub it off with my finger, so I'm rubbing it on a wet wipe, it turns pink. Oh my god, it's so freaking cool. This is how it looks. How pretty. I know it's messy. Oh well, but if I get that intensity, then I don't really care actually. That's really, really nice. Yay! I'm really impressed and really overall happy with this. So what I'm going to do is I'll finish off my eyes and then I'll come back and I'll swatch the rest of the colours. Okay, so this is my final form, if you will. I can't bother to take my hair out yet, so, you know, just ignore that. Here's my bloody blotch that I missed. Didn't put enough dye on. This little section's just really bothering me, but I just can't be arsed. It's going to get coloured soon anyway. Anyway, yeah, so this is how the eye looks. Again, really happy actually with how it turned out. I think because I had such a low feelings at the time, like thinking back to my first impressions, I just wasn't overwhelmingly that impressed comparing it to the Bling BoS and all that. So this was just like a breath of fresh air basically. So I used Lolly, Rush, Alert, Siren, Mugshot and Secret. So let's go on and do the colours that I didn't do. So we've got On Camera. Again, it's just regular finger swatches. I just like to do... Oh wow, that dragged out for ages. I just like to do it to see how these shades would, you know, loosely appear on my skin tone, like how they show up. Wow, the shimmers really drag out for ages. I'll show you in a second. So yeah, I'll show you now actually. So we've got On Camera. They're bright in real life. Boom. And then I'm going to go into BoS. I really wanted to use that, but it was just kind of too obnoxious for my existence today. But that's BoS. That's also a shimmer. And then we've got Framed, which is the only matte that I didn't use. That didn't swatch too bad for a matte. That dragged out really nice. They just feel soft and creamy. Again, I think the shimmers would look better, you know, applied with the finger rather than a brush, unless you got the right kind of brush for it. But I'm really happy with the look. I'm really happy with the quality of this particular palette. I've just got one more to test now, which is the Dark Magic one. So those again are the swatches of the colours that I didn't get to use, and you've already seen how they look on my eye. And I will catch you in a little bit, I guess. I wasn't sure if I was going to go out today. I didn't know if I was going out for a couple of hours in the day or not, so I got ready anyway. Turns out I'm not, but I'm going out this evening, do my usual Thursday evening routine. But I'm sitting here actually watching Total Divas, and I've decided to continue on with my shadows. So far I've done today the 13 Goals of a Witch, and then I've also explained the differences of the 13 Goals for Wicca. And then I've done my Wiccan/Witch path, and it explains a little bit more about how I feel I identify as. I'm also going to list, because I love making lists, and this is my personal journey, so I thought it makes sense to put it in here. I'm going to list some of my... Basically, this is all the stuff that I would look for in the ultimate definitive guide book of this sort of stuff. But anyway, when I write it, I feel like I learn more. But anyway, yeah, so I'm doing my 15 different types of witches. I've got it from a website, but I've sort of referenced that here as well. I'm just going to do an abridged version. And then I feel like learning more about that even now will give me more of a definitive answer of how I feel I am. So let me just give you a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to show you everything that I do in here, because obviously it is a bit more personal, and I don't think I'd want to share everything. But for my Wiccan/Witch path, I've written, I believed I was a non-Wiccan witch, which is what I said in a vlog recently as well, in the early days of my journey. This is because I do not necessarily believe in gods or goddesses, although I find it fascinating. I believe in a lot of the same values as Wiccans and will still study that knowledge. However, I put my faith in that of the power and energy within the universe and life, and I do not find myself sort of transferring those energies into a personification, and by that I mean like gods and goddesses. I sort of see it within nature and life. Do you know what I mean? That's where I feel power's drawn, not a specific divinity. But anyway, I connect a lot with the Wiccan ways, but I do not follow these ways as a religion or as an intense type of spirituality. I think I am sort of spiritual, but to an extent is what I'm trying to grasp. However, I believe in the power and energy of life, good intentions, etc., that like karma, that sort of stuff. So in brief, I do not believe in deities or personification of a divine source, although I want to expand my knowledge and will explore it in a more practical, educational way. And yeah, and this is where my list making that I adore is going to come in, and then I'm going to sort of, not like right now because it takes time, I have a feeling I know what kind of witch I am in terms of my field, but learning more about the different kinds, even though it's very extensive, like there's so many different kinds and hybrids and such, I feel like I'll better understand what I am before I can fully share that with you guys and with myself. So it's a busy weekend. It's Friday, and we're having my nephew down for the weekend, little baby Jaden. So it's going to be a busy Friday. Usually our Fridays are really busy anyway, because mum finishes at her earlier time, but it's still like 2 o'clock. But then we have to run into town and do like food shopping and everything. And if it's like one of those days, we have to go to the bank and everything. Today's one of those days, and it just takes forever. But before we can do all that, we have to run up and get Jaden and all his stuff. I assume we have to take all the stuff back home, then go back out to town, so it'll probably be like 3:30, probably going up to 4, I don't know. Then we'll do our shopping and that. We'll have to run around outside before the shops close and the bank closes, and then finally go into Asda and do our shopping. It's going to be a long day, and so I thought, for a long day, I can try out this spray. So this is the Pixie Skin Treats. It's a makeup fixing mist. I tried their milky one before and I really liked it, but it wasn't... you could use it exactly in the same way as this, which is like before makeup, after makeup, anytime, but it wasn't specifically like sticky to hold makeup. So because this is a makeup fixing mist, I'm going to assume that it's got that more tacky stuff. So it extends makeup wear if you put it on before. After makeup, it sets it and adds a soft focus finish, and then anytime it refreshes makeup, hydrates and balances. So I thought I'd try this out now. I don't know what the spritz is like, and I don't usually like setting sprays and stuff like that. I don't like the extra stickiness, but I'm going to see how it is today. I've already done my skincare and everything, so it freaks me out. It's the anticipation. That smells so nice. It definitely feels wet, but it's not as sticky as I was expecting it to be fair. Time will tell when I pop it over makeup. I feel like it's got like a more of a weight to it than the other face spray that I tried. I used that, I think I got that like last year, and I was using it during the summer, or it might have been the year before actually, I don't know. But that was so refreshing. But yeah, this is rose water and green tea. Again, I've said this a lot of times recently. The stuff that I've been getting with these rose and floral scents, they haven't been as overpowering, and I've been quite liking them. I don't usually like intense florals, but these have been like subtle and nice, especially this mixed in with the green tea. I can smell it, so it sort of subdues the rose a little bit more as well. But that feels so nice on the skin, like it just feels really refreshing. So I'm just going to do my makeup like normal, and I'll come back and I'll spray some more of this on. And if I remember, I'll do an update to see how it wears throughout the day. I'm probably not going to do like foundation and that, because I rarely really use foundation and concealer these days apparently, because my shades have sort of run out. But I'm going to do like powder products and stuff, and they can crumble on the day, especially because I've got like an oilier skin type, even though it's drier in the winter. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I'll come back at some point after I've done my second spritz. As I'm talking, I can feel the skin like getting a bit restricted, so it definitely has a bit of tack, but it's not like, it's not extreme. I don't know why I winked at you, that was awkward. So I just sprayed some more of that stuff on before I did my eyeliner and mascara, and yeah, it's definitely got a bit of stick to it, but it's not overwhelming. Like, I can feel it on like the powder products and everything on my face, but it's quite nice. I don't know if perhaps I just didn't go too heavy with it or what, but I like it. Just in case you were curious at the final look, here it is. I have that bomb ass pink shade, that's so funny to say, on my eyelids and in the inner corner, mixed with that light pink shade that I used yesterday from the Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm, just in case you were wondering. I thought, you know, continue trying it out, and yeah, I'm really liking it. I got dots, I got fluffy brows, I got intense halo eyes. Pretty damn happy. Yeah. Now I've got to do some housework. I need to do some washing up. Home now. Managed to just quickly escape my nephew downstairs. He's with my mum. Just so you know, that spray, which conveniently I left on my bed here, I feel like it held up my makeup quite well. I don't know if it did anything exceptional. I didn't top up. I don't feel like the need to. It's cold, so I wouldn't be spraying my face with this anyway. I would probably do that more in the summertime like I did before. But, I mean, I do look a bit shiny, so I'm supposing if I had foundation on, it would have started to get a bit oily, but it's holding up really well. Damn, girl, that highlight. What are you, the sun? Hell yeah. Yes I am. Before I take my makeup off, I just want to say, look how well the eyeshadow holds up. Like, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it because of the light, but it's so pretty. The shimmer is still really, really reflective, and the mattes have barely creased. Like, you see that little gap there where the shimmer sort of meets the shadows, the matte, sorry, that's the only thing that seems to have sort of transferred a little bit, but everything else is still like A1 intensity. Maybe the lash line's a little bit duller than earlier, but fantastic. Sorry you're sort of perched awkwardly. but I'm getting ready and I thought I'd quickly do a little bit of a video whilst I'm doing so. I've already done my makeup and just undoing my hair. Also, pinch punch, the stay of the month and all that. I've got to remember to say that to my mum in a minute. I've already been downstairs, but we both forgot. But today we're taking Jaden, my nephew, out and about. We're going to go to the farm. It's a bit of a rainy day. And then after that, I don't know what my mum's going to do. Maybe take him to my grandparents. But I'm going to go and meet my neighbour. And we're going to go to this crystal sale. I didn't even know this place existed, like right near me. But apparently there's a sale happening. I think it's starting earlier because I thought it was at 2 till 6 or something. But it's starting from 11. So I'm just going to meet her after I've gone about my business, spending time with my nephew. And that should be fun. Hopefully I get some nice crystals. I'm looking out for some small ones to protect my book of shadows that I've been writing in a lot recently, just so I can stick it on the cover. I feel a bit funny doing that because it's like, oh, I just want to have them around my room. But no, you know, at least it's being like well and truly used constantly if it's attached to my book of shadows, because it'll be protecting it. But yeah, so I'm just like fluffing out my hair. This will probably go really fizzy really quick by the time we go outside because it's raining. So I'll take a couple of hairbands with me. I like how big and fluffy it's come out. Like, I bleached this the other day and it's just so, it's so soft. I don't understand. I think it's because I put like loads of oil in afterwards, and also I bleach my hair with oil. Like, I do deep oil treatment probably like the night before, which is what I did last time. And then it's still obviously in my hair. Oh, I say that as I found a knot. It's still obviously in my hair when it comes to bleaching it, so it's just got that added layer of protection. But it's in that awkward state at the moment because obviously I've not dyed it yet. This pink looks cool at the front though. So it's like blonde with like pink tips, like a botched ombre. But I don't really mind, to be honest. I don't care. I like how stretched it's come out. You do enjoy them. Don't walk backwards. Ooh.
Whose name did you choose? Quick, let's get going. There we go, fighting loons. Number 1. We're known as
An arse. Did you laugh at him? Is that funny? Is he funny? Wow. Do you like that? Yeah? The cockroach, and then we've got the jungle fowl over there, sheltering from the rain. Grandma's left us because she doesn't like the mud. Well, it is a farm, Grandma.
Be the only one left. No, society breaking up on me. I just wanna be fair and taking and never let. Taking and never let. I just need to.
Now, kneeling on my floor, as you do. I bought some stuff from that wellbeing centre. I didn't get to record much just because I felt a little bit invasive. So it's really, really beautiful in there. And I'll show you those, I'm sure, at some point during the week, but I can't bother to do it just yet. And I've been watching Pages and Pens, Julie's channel, from the booktube realm, and I've last minute decided, because I've just watched a TBR, to join in the tistheseasonathon, which starts from the 3rd of December to the 9th of December. Yeah. And I was going to film into that week anyway, so I guess I'll just update you on what I'm reading. Now, it is a last minute thing, so I've got a few books that duplicates for the challenges, but the first one is read a book with green or red on the cover, and for that I'm going to go for the snowman, as this has like blues and greens on there. Then we've got read a book whilst listening to holiday music, also going to use this as well, just because it's a short read, and I find myself struggling to concentrate when I listen to music whilst reading sometimes, because especially if it's like music with words and I like the song, because then I end up just singing along. So hopefully I'll be able to focus just this short amount of time for that. Then the third one is read a book that will make you feel all warm and cozy, and for that I'm choosing Princess in Practice by Connie Glim. Funny enough, I am choosing books that are already on my end of the year TBR anyway, so I'm going to be cracking through those. Sometimes readathons help to spur that on as well, so hopefully I'll get some good progress there. And then we've got read a short book, and of course I'm going to be using the snowman for that again, so that's taken up 3 challenges. And then the 5th one is read a holiday themed book, and for that I'm just going to be finishing my current read, which is The Christmas Sisters. So I think I'm like 60 something % in there. I'm probably going to crack on with some of that this evening, unless my nephew requires a lot of attention. So yeah, and then I'll just let you know about my process throughout the week, and I'll try to remember to show you all that stuff that I got today. As soon as Rosendale comes on, he went quiet. He was watching it, I swear. Oh, it's pressing the button. No. Guys, so it's Sunday evening, but I just thought, oh wait, I haven't shown you what I got on Saturday. So here's the stuff that I ended up getting on Saturday when I was out and about. So I just picked this up as like a Christmas present for my nephew. It's called First Time Dentist, and at the crystal shop I ended up getting 2 teas. They're the, what brand are they from? Philosophy Be Better Chakra teas. So I've got I Do Manipura Chakra for the solar plexus, and I see Ajna Chakra for the 3rd eye, which I'm excited to try. And then I got, of course, some crystals, so let me show you what I decided to get. So I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but their sale was so good, so there was like 20% off the combined price. But I got some black obsidian. I think this is good for repelling any negative energies. I think I looked it up because I was looking at it and I was like, I like that a lot, and I didn't know what it did, and I think that's what it said, if I remember correctly. I got 2 more amethysts. This little one here, the darker one of the 2, I think that's what I'm going to stick onto my Book of Shadows. And then this one, I can't remember what it's called. Orange calcite. It says it's for the sacral chakra. It's good for zodiac sign Leo. The element's fire, which is cool. It's got a little note here that I'm reading off of it. It says it's good for the reproductive system, which I'm not that fussed about in terms of like giving birth or whatever. Like, no, that's not what I want it for. The gallbladder, the intestinal disorders such as irritable bowel syndrome, which is what I've got, and emotionally, which is another big like thing that I wanted it for, was for removing fear and overcoming depression. Apparently it possesses very gentle cleansing and revitalizing energy to open and remove energy blockages within the body, which is definitely what I need. And then finally I got this beautiful chakra representation sort of charm, would you call it? Hold on, it's not a necklace, but I guess you could, it's got like the little holes where I guess you could sort of attach it to a necklace, probably from this little clasp bit here. But it's absolutely stunning, and I felt like it would help me. So, the light's not doing it justice. This is how it looks. It's lovely. You can hang it off of things, I'm sure. Yeah, so I'll find a way to utilise that in my day-to-day life. But those are what I got on Saturday. Saturday? That sounded really weird. Saturday. Tomorrow starts the Tis the Season-a-thon, which I decided to take part in, as you guys know. And I will hopefully be finishing off my... you know what? Let me turn you around. So yeah, hopefully I'll be finishing off my book that I'm currently reading, which is The Christmas Sisters. And yeah, I'll just jump on every so often when I've got stuff to say. I'm hoping to dye my hair as well tomorrow, so perhaps I'll film a bit of that. And then Tuesday it's shopping for Christmas presents. Wednesday I'm hanging out with Chloe. We're going to see Bohemian Rhapsody, I think. Thursday I don't think I'm doing anything. Friday I think I'm going out. So yeah, Saturday evening is the Christmas do at work, and then Sunday is a long shift. but I will update you. Also, I forgot that I wanted to take part in the Witchathon, so I'll probably won't do a separate vlog for that. I'll vlog the week, but I'll include it in my December wrap up. I think that's going to be the best way I'm going to be able to show you guys relatively soon. So yeah, stay tuned for that as well. Okay, so I finally put all the dye on my hair. I managed to use just one box. I thought when I got to this quad that I was going to have to open up the other one. In fact, I don't know if you can see over there actually, but I had the box prepared just in case, but I didn't mix the dye because I wasn't too sure. This is how the colour's looking on a pure white base, so hopefully I get something nice. I will say, because I was scraping out the last remnants of the dye, that this side I'm sure is not going to be as saturated as the rest. I started to get even more heavy-handed when I thought I was going to have to go into another box, but it managed to stretch. So yeah, I really hope it takes to the roots because like they're yellow. But yeah, I've been listening to Guardians of the Galaxy Awesome Mix Volume 1 and now I'm thinking about Infinity Wars and it's making me sad. The dye was cool. It looked like strawberry milkshake, so I mean I'm happy with that. It looked really pretty. It kind of looked like this colour. I'm hoping because it's a permanent dye that I can just top up the colour with a weak mixture of this and conditioner or something, like just a pink semi-permanent colour on top. But yeah, hopefully I won't have to dye it as much. Well, I don't really dye my hair that much to be fair, but hopefully it will stay fresh for longer. I don't really care how my hair fades, but it's nice when it stays, when you put all that effort in and it stays like that for a while, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is probably play that same side of the record and read some of my book because I haven't read at all yet and I feel like it's 12 o'clock. So yeah. I realised how weird I find it putting dye on dry hair. Like I usually, like if I'm using crazy colour or something, I usually wash my hair, shampoo it so it's clean and then it's still got that dryness to it because it's not been conditioned yet, and then I slap on the dye, then I'll do a conditioner and I'm done. But this is weird. I don't think you shampoo this. Luckily, I only left it a week. I only wash my hair like once a week or so. So my hair's not actually dirty. It's just oily from like my hair oil and stuff, my moisturiser. So I don't feel the need to wash it again. Also, because I bleached it last week, it's still a little bit dry from that. So I don't feel like I have to shampoo it. But it's a weird feeling not doing that. So I think I'll go straight into rinsing this out and then conditioning it, which is, I don't know, it's trippy for me. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to set up the shower head and everything. And yeah, I think the time's nearly up to rinse it out. I really don't think this side has taken very well. And there's a patch in the back of my head where I missed like a bit of the roots. It's probably going to be, what's the word? Patchy anyway, just because I've got random clusters of colour elsewhere, so it's not going to be a smooth application. Someone I watched a video whilst it was sitting on my head and someone said it lasted like 6 to 7 washes on their hair. Again, I don't wash my hair as frequently. I'm not sure how often she washes her hair, so it might last a little bit longer on me, but for permanent dye I'm surprised it doesn't stay longer, so that means I can probably top it up with the extra box that I've got, but I won't be as precise with that. Next time I'll just slap it all over and like rub it in. But yeah, we'll see how this looks at some point when I'm done. I might not come back straight after. I might come back like tomorrow when I'm going out and my hair's like somewhat styled. I don't know. I can't remember if I said it's the first day of the Tis the Season-athon. God, that's such a struggle for me to remember and say. So I've been reading a little bit and I'm probably going to read some more for the majority of the day. I've currently got that conditioner, the after colour thing, and this is how it looks. It's actually really nice. This is how the back came out. I mean, to be fair, it's the same. Sorry, I'm walking to my room. To be fair, it's pretty much the same colour as when I custom make the majority colour of my hair. You know, when I had that big dark section and then the rest was like pastel. It's pretty much that shade, but more even, and I don't know, it looks more pastel-y to me. I actually really like it. Of course, the tone and everything I find settles after it's dried and it's like a day or two. So I will show you the final hair colour, but I really like it. The stuff that I've got on at the moment is the, what's it called? Okay, it's not called Hazelnut. I keep thinking it's called that. But it's the Silk and Shine Multi-Application Conditioner. I'm supposed to leave that on for 3 minutes. I'll probably leave it on for longer. I mean, I have got some patches, but just look, it smells amazing is what I was trying to say. But yeah, I like it. My hair felt dry, I will admit, when I was rinsing out the dye, which I'm shocked because obviously Olea, like their main product, well, not main product, but their marketing product is the oil within the dye. And yeah, it did feel kind of dry, but again, I am used to semi-permanent dyes which are more conditioning anyway, so perhaps that's just why I noticed it so much. But yeah, I mean, I really like how it's turned out so far. But yeah, just a bit strange that it's pretty much exactly the same colour that it would have been. I mean, it cuts out the effort of making the colour myself, but to be fair, sometimes I enjoy doing that. It's quite therapeutic. But nevertheless, at least I've got a colour that's exactly the same for those days that perhaps I want to do my hair quicker and I can't be asked to mix up stuff. I can buy a few extra bulks of that rather than mixing up the colours that I've got. But yeah, I'm happy with how it looks. It's even evened out the dark patch because I had like straight up fuchsia pink, didn't I, and then pastel the rest of my hair. But it's evened that out quite nicely because I kind of wanted to get rid of that. I wanted it more to look more cohesive, but I don't know, I might pop it in again eventually, but for now, I'm liking how it looks. I'll rinse this out, I'll continue with my life. Sorry guys, I'm back again. I just want to say the banding that I had from where I missed a section of bleach, I don't know how well you can see it, but it's been pretty much covered up like better than it had been before. So I'm really happy. Like, it was sort of bleached but not enough, so it still looks a bit dark. And that seems to be somewhat not as obvious, so I like that. And look how easy that is going through my hair. I love it! So ignore the fact I've just twisted my hair up with like products and gel and stuff, but I'm reading my book. And there's only like little glimpses of sex scenes, but this one I feel is the most detailed yet. And I don't know how I'm going to cope if I was to ever read like an erotica or anything. Because just this little bit, it's not even like a romance story really. It's more about like the relationships of the family and that, but they've got their own little things going on. And the description, I'm literally going like clapping my hands out. I can't believe I read that. Oh, I can't deal with it. I'm so immature in that sense. Like, I feel uncomfortable reading about these characters in this way because I've grown to like know them as a family, and it makes me feel weird and know it's just like, you know, I don't want to say an example, but it's making me uncomfortable reading them in that scenario. And I'm not a prude in any way, shape or form, but I just can't. Oh, it's making me feel so funny. Oh my god, I can't stop laughing. Oh. I got a knock on the door and my Beauty Bay order arrived, but I've just opened it, so excuse the fact that it's not exactly the same, but I've got it on my Insta stories if you want to see. But look, oh, actually you won't be able to see it, will you, because it'll be archived by then. Look how mashed up this box came. Like, that's really disgusting. Like, I just literally, it was all indented in here, so I just burst it open to get into it, and it's just all jacked up. It felt damp. It has been raining all day, so I can understand that, but it's like, it's protected luckily with these things. But look, you can just see the inside of the box is all battered. I've just opened the shadows and it doesn't look like anything was damaged. However, there's one colour that looks like someone's touched it with their finger. Let me just show you. It's this, oops, sorry. I ordered these for like the Black Friday sale, so I was really excited to get to them. But this one, I don't know how well you can see. Oh, I don't know if you can see. There, look, in that angle. That red rum red looks like it's been swatched. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. I haven't opened these things yet, so I'm not sure how they look. Give me a second, I'll get those open for you. So I've just opened up the Stila Magnificent Metals, and it doesn't look, if you look at the top there, it doesn't look like that's been opened. This part of the section here. So it looks, that looks new at least, so I don't know if anything else is touched, but I just wanted to check if that was okay. My LA Splash, what is this? Classic Horror product hasn't been open either, by the looks of things. It's all clear around the stopper. These stuff, I am appreciating the beauty of them. I'm excited to try them, but it was just a bit of a pooey experience, you know what I mean? My Melt Cosmetics has a little bit of colour on the edge there. Let's see what that looks like. I've never had a Melt. Actually, I've never tried any of these brands before, so that's why I decided to get them in the sale. So let's swivel this up. Yeah, this looks untouched. That is a really pretty colour. It's got blue, like it's got, I don't know, like turquoise sparkles and like a deep blue base. That is so pretty. Yeah, okay. That smells good. That smells so good. Oh my god, that's so nice. It smells like, sounds strange, but it smells like baby born. Oops, I dropped the lid. It smells like baby born mixed with vanilla. But yeah, that was an unexpected unboxing of Beauty Bay featuring my battered box that I'm not happy with. But I'm happy with the products, minus the confusion over whether my eyeshadow palette's been touched or not. So by the looks of things, it encourages you to use it 2 times. I think there's 15 bags in here, but you can get 30 cups because you can use the tea again. I don't know if they want you to take it aside and dry it because it's a nicer quality like bag, or if they're saying like top it up again immediately after. But I think I'm gonna like leave it to dry and then use it again. If I remember, I'll give you my thoughts on how it tastes like second time round as well as first time round. But let's pour in the water. Whoa, it's well yellow. Oh no, the handle's gone in. Oh, yoink. Dangerous, don't do that at home, guys. That is very yellow. What does it smell like? Oh, it smells really good. It smells like peppermint tea. I think that's one of the main things. This one is the IC Ajina Chakra Third Eye Tea. And it's got, yeah, detoxing herbal tea blend with permanent peppermint, nettle and fennel, caffeine free. So I'm sure I like this one because I drink, as you can see, a lot of peppermint tea. It really helps my IBS actually. Oh my god, I'm rhyming. This tea is fantastic. It's got like a sweet underlying taste that's like, it's really strange, like you don't taste it straight away. It's like it's already made its way into your tongue and you can taste it like just underneath the surface. It's really strange, but it's so nice. It's not overwhelming. The peppermint's not as strong as it would be in like straight up peppermint tea. I think it's probably toned down. Look at me, a bloody tea connoisseur. I think it's toned down by the other things in there, but it tastes amazing. So I really hope it does good stuff for my chakras and what it says it's supposed to do. I hope it helps me. Because Lord knows I need it. I forgot to stir the tea, but because I didn't put sugar in, so it slipped my mind. Do I usually stir tea with no sugar? I do. Oh well. So I've just finished The Christmas Sisters by Sarah Morgan, and it was really, really good. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I feel like I want to do a separate review on it because I've got a few spoilery points that I want to mention as well, but the review is already up on Goodreads without the spoilers this time, so let me know if you'd like to see that. But it was so awesome. Like, there were so many different topics like surrounding each particular sister. They all had their different issues going on, but it wasn't just about the sisters, it was about the family as a whole. But it was really good. So yeah, 4.5 stars, and that was a book from NetGalley. I don't know when it's out. Let me see. It says, okay, so it came out on the 1st of November this year. So yeah, go get it if you're interested. But that was my first book that I read for the, what do you call it? Tistheseasonathon. I can't remember what challenge that was for. I have a feeling it was for the challenge read a festive book or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Bear with me, I'll probably let you know later when I get upstairs, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Right, it's like 10:15 now and I'm tired, so bye. Been quiet for a while. Oh, I'm sad that it like X's out my nice little Christmas lights. Yeah, yesterday I did a lot of Christmas shopping, so there just wasn't anything to talk about. Today I was doing a lot of friendship socialising. I went to see Bohemian Rhapsody with Chloe and it was fantastic. Really, really good film. Totally recommend that if you haven't seen it yet. And then we went to town for a little bit. But in terms of reading, because it's like day 3 of the tistheseasonathon, I've been taking part in the photo challenges on Instagram, which is at HardcoreCupcakeHailstorm if you want to follow me. I don't really know. But yeah, I finished Christmas Sisters, didn't I? Already spoke a little bit about that. But then I'm currently reading Princess in Practice by Connie Glynn. I'm about 115 pages maybe, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Like, I was a bit dusty at first, a little bit hazy. I couldn't really remember exactly what happened, but I watched like my old review back and I could like remember things. And as I've been reading, like other things that happened like in the final kind of chapters has been coming back into my mind. So I'm remembering as I'm going on. It's not as bad as I thought, like in terms of memory. So yeah, I'm just enjoying that at the moment. So let me tell you now actually what the Christmas Sisters book done in terms of challenges. So it was Christmas Sisters was read a holiday themed book, and Princess in Practice is read a book that will make you feel all warm and cozy. And then finally my snowman book will be for the last 3, so that's just going to overlap into other things. But yeah, I'll catch you later. I'm getting rid of more clothes, like mainly pyjama things, just because, I don't know, I feel like I'm trying to compensate for the amount of clothes that I'm bringing in. But yeah, also I got this lovely little advent calendar today. It's a fragrance one from Bloom, and it's 12 days of Christmas, and it's only £6. I think it was reduced, so I thought why not do a little bit of an unboxing. I was really late with the advent calendars and everything. Like, I only got a chocolate one yesterday, and it's that shimmer and sparkle, you know, that genie children's show. Well, yeah, it's that. But anyway, I saw this and I thought, oh my god, it's reminded me of a dollhouse. And I bloody love miniatures, as a lot of you would know. I got it from Superdrug. I think Bloom is a Superdrug fragrance brand. I don't really know. But look how precious. Oh my god, that's just adorable. I don't want to ruin it. It's so cute. Oh my god, it's like a little freaking doll's house. Oh, look how precious that is. Right, so I guess it's the 12 days of Christmas. So wait, would I open it 12 days before Christmas, or I don't know, do I start now? Anyway, I'm just going to open it now. So it's day 5, so I'm going to go up to 5. So we've got this little one, which is, they're so precious. Oh my god. So this is bergamot and cucumber, I think it says. How do you open these? That smells really good. It smells kind of spicy. So it's a spinny off top, and it's got that little hole there. But oh my god, that's actually a really decent size of perfume to get, because I can happily go through that. It's almost like a sample size, but more generous. Oh, that's so nice. Anyway, I'm just going to go through the rest of this on my own, but I might wear a different fragrance every day. I don't know, maybe I'll get a favourite and then I'll buy the big size. How delightful. Into this, it freezes. It sounds like a sick beat. Boom, 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 boom. In Princess in Practice for like 3 days. I think this is the 3rd day, and I'm at that stage again where I could totally finish this, and I always do this to myself, but where it's like late in the evening now for me, I can't concentrate. And I don't want to finish the book and then have to write my review whilst I'm in a fog, because then I struggle to get through it. Do you know what I mean? And I don't feel like it would be the best that I can make it, or the most enjoyable experience, if I'm pushing myself through it. But yeah, this is just annoying because I don't want to drag it out any further. But do you know what? This is only a couple of pages left that I can bust out tomorrow when I get home, or maybe before I go out or something. But yeah, do you know what? I'm really enjoying it. I'll give you a little brief of my thoughts at the moment, but it's one of those things where it's including all the things that I really wanted to happen in the first book that it was sort of hinted at, and I was like, oh my god, I hope they explore it more, and they've done that, but I still feel like I'm missing something and I don't know what it is. But other than that, yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It's just like a fun, easy read. Like, I can just pick it up and just jump in without feeling like obligated to properly take a good chunk of time out. Like, I can feel comfortable just reading it for 10 minutes and then having made a bit of progress. I'm flying through it. I'm just annoyed at myself that I've got to the point where it's an evening now and I can't concentrate anymore. I can't. Look how tiny. Look, I've only got that much left. Finished reading Princess in Practice by Connie Glynn. It's day 5 of the tistheseasonathon, so this is my second book, so now I've just got my third book to read, and that will be it for me. Yeah, it's Friday, I've been out and about today, so I didn't finish this last night. I think I already talked about that, but I managed to just finish it now. It was good, I enjoyed it. I think it's difficult. I feel like I enjoyed it more than the first one, which I really adored, but obviously I mentioned before there were things that were missing for me. This one is still like a 3.5, and I think the other one that I gave, Undercover Princess, was a 3.5, but you'll probably see this on my Goodreads as a 4-star because it was a slightly like a higher one. But yeah, stay tuned to my wrap up and everything, my Goodreads review if you're interested in seeing some more about what I thought. Action, I've just quickly looked at the review for the Undercover Princess, and that was also a high point 3.5. Wait, a high 3.5 stars. So you'll see that as a 4 stars too. Just wanted to correct myself. DIY, like, I've been using like tools, bro. Oh my god, I've been so nervous. I'm basically trying to put up these floating shelves. I decided I'm not going to put books on there just because people have said they're not that sturdy. They are nice and heavy, but I'm worried about the condition of the wall and that. So what I'm going to do is most likely put DVDs on there. So that will get rid of the DVDs that are still trying to linger like in boxes now that I've rearranged my shelves, and also on my bookshelves themselves. So hopefully this goes alright and I've not just blasted like millions of holes in the wall for no reason. It looks quite good. Let me get off my bed so you can get more of a perspective. Oh, I've stepped into a box. Ow. Oopsie. I hope my games are alright. I literally just stepped inside that. Oops. Anyway, this is how it looks. I quite like it. I'll let you know if it drops down or anything whilst I sleep, hence why I didn't put it like right over my bed. But once you know how to install it, it's quite easy to like assemble. So underneath it's like that little red thing there, and it looks like my DVDs are floating. Awesome. It's a bit more interesting when I sit on my bed to film a video now. I don't know where I'll place the other one, further along or underneath, I'm not too sure, but it's got all my Studio Ghibli films on that one, so yeah, I think that's more safe than putting books on top of it. Art is just so beautiful. I'm going to be listening to Pentatonic's Christmas songs, but yeah, anyway, look how beautiful the naked hardcover of it is as well. That is so stunning. Like, the themes just carry on from cover to cover. Oh, it's beautiful. Really beautiful. The inside looks like the Princess in Practice one. I showed it on my Instagram. I was like, oh, I thought I picked up the same book at first, but nah, they've got very similar insides. So I'm currently washing up, and I realised I completely forgot to mention that I have literally just finished, oh sorry, it's really dark, or finished about 10-15 minutes ago, this snowman. So I finally understood what it was. It's basically like a reimagining of, I guess, both the original wordless book and the like wordless movie, and it was really good. I ended up giving it 4 stars. It was nice because you got like added extra like modern bits added in. Like it felt like a fresh story, but it was also like the classic, do you know what I mean? But anyway, I'll probably speak a bit more about that in my wrap up again. But that actually concludes this vlog. It's been all over the place. I've been doing a lot of stuff. It turned into a reading vlog of sorts and like readathons and stuff. But I hope you've just enjoyed following me around my life for the last couple of weeks. And yeah, I've been recording on my phone. So I've only got 10 minutes recording time left, and I need to edit this together at some point. But I'm actually going out to work do's Christmas party tonight. And so yeah, I'm just slowly preparing and getting ready and everything. So yeah, definitely, even though like the readathon doesn't finish until Sunday, I'm doing a 12-hour on Sunday, and I've finished all the books that I wanted to read for the readathon. So yeah, I think I'm going to get a head start on my next readathon, which is in a week's time, I believe, and it's Witchathon round 2. So I'm going to start with Eve of Man and do a little bit of cheating and get started on that, just because I feel like I'll slip into next year's reads, because it's been losing itself in amongst all my TBR and I've just neglected the poor thing. So getting that started promptly. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll speak to you in another video soon. Bye.